I'm going to cover is the farmer's walk. Basically, you just get a dumbbell, like I'm going to show you. Just grab onto it and just start walking with it. And what most people do is they do for distance. You pick out a distance you want to cover, and just pretty much go more each time. And there's also the thing where you just count your footsteps, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just do more each time. Like if you want to do, for example, like 80 pounds each hand and do like 50 steps, then that's one set. And then you stop and rest for a few minutes and do another set. And you track your progress every day and just do more every day. And it pretty much just builds your grip, your forearms, your traps, and a little bit of your triceps and biceps. So basically like full body. The next exercise I'm going to cover is the hammer curl. Pretty much it just looks like you're using a hammer and just hammering something. So it's pretty much using a little bit of your bicep, your brachialis, and different parts of your forearm. Because to your forearm there's a lot of parts. There's there's finger strength, there's wrist strength, there's different parts of the forearm. But for example, some of the top strongmen, they can do, 150-pound dumbbells. They can do a strict hammer curl with 150-pound dumbbells, or even more, 160-pound dumbbells. So that's kind of the level of strength that those guys have. Here's the third exercise. What it is basically the hex dumbbell lift. Basically, it's a lot of the finger strength, because finger strength is a big part of it. And you'll see as soon as you start doing grip work, you're gonna if you do a lot of grip, you're gonna feel your fingers sore and your hands sore, which is a pretty crazy feeling. But this one, you pretty much just grab onto a weight. For example, if you don't have very strong grip, you can grab onto a 20-pound hex dumbbell. It's just a hexagon on the end of it. You grab onto it, and you can grab onto it with all 5 fingers and walk with it, or you can hold it, or you can do a variation of it. And you can also do like I just did here with you pretty much do a clean and press with it. That pretty much means you put your forearm through a lot of stress, and you can hold on to it the whole way. The fourth exercises I want to cover are using the fat grips. You got to buy these on Amazon or buy them online on fatgrips.com. But they're basically, I think these are 2.4 inch diameter, and the bar usually, like just a regular bar, is just 1 inch. So it makes it a heck of a lot harder to hold on to. And for example, like when they do grip stuff, they use something like this, an axle stuff, because a regular person can't hold on to it, because you can't get your fingers around it. So it works a lot of crazy works grip. And what I'm doing here is just doing regular bicep curls with it. But when you do it, you're gonna feel a lot of forearms with it, because you got to hold on to it. So the use of fat grips will make your forearms crazy strong and your grip crazy strong over time if you just keep on progressing with it. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of doing bicep curls with them. So the fifth exercise I'm going to do is just the double overhand, because most people, for example, when they do deadlift or when they do shrugs and stuff like that, they do staggered grip, so the bar won't roll out of your hands. But this one, you do the double overhand. And for example, like a good test of strength is if you can do 405 double overhand deadlift. That's pretty strong. Alright, so the sixth exercise I'm going to do is a rolling thunder. You gotta go on ironmind.com or just pretty much look on the internet to find this thing. It's just a apparatus. I think it costs like probably $100, but basically has a 2.5 inch, around 2.5 inch handle on it, and it rotates. So it's pretty hard to grip onto. And pretty much what you do is you just deadlift it. And the world record, for example, is like, it's something like 350 pounds just with one arm. And my max right now is about 130. And like a regular person, they can probably do, just a regular guy, he can probably do 100 pounds on it. So you just kind of, just like any exercise, you kind of scope and weight. But they say like to be world class or to be really, really strong, is to do like 200 pounds on it. For example, like there's a few people on YouTube that have like 600 pound deadlifts or 650 pound deadlifts. They can do like 150 on it or 160 on it. Alright, and here's the 7th exercise. Pretty much you use the same fat grips where it makes the diameter of the barbell or dumbbell to about 2.5 inches in diameter, because I think it's something around 2.4 inches diameter, but when you put it around a bar, it goes a little bit more, so it's probably about 2.4 inches diameter, 2.5 inches diameter. But pretty much what I'm doing here is I'm showing you, for example, let's say you just start using the fat grips and you just put it on a certain dumbbell like a 40 or 50, and all you do is just put on the ground and just pick it up and put it down, pick it up, put it down, just like a deadlift. And you just continue to do those exercises like that, and all you do is just go up and weight every time. And then you're going to go up to 60 pounds, 70 pounds, 80 pounds, 90 pounds. And then it's going to be pretty hard to get past 100 and 120. But currently, like me, for example, I'm probably about 115 pounds or 120 pounds to just like pick it up and hold on to it. So that's just pretty much testing your grip. And it's a pretty good grip exercise, and it's a good way to get stronger.